So, in a recent poll in Smallville, 47% of the respondents said that they approved of the mayor. The survey has a margin of error of 1.4%, and 2,570 people responded to the poll. Based on the survey, which statement is true about the number of people that approve the mayor? So, we're trying to find out how many people actually approved of the mayor taking into account the 1.4% error. So one common way that you'll see this written is you have the 47%, and then there's a margin of error of 1.4. And a lot of times when you see this on the news, what you'll see is it'll say plus or minus 1.4%. And I think that's a good way to think about this. And so the percentage could be plus 1.4% or minus 1.4%. That's going to give us our two values. So if we subtract 1.4%, that gives us 45.6%. And if we add 1.4%, that gives us 48.4%. All right, so at the minimum, 45.6 of the population approved of the mayor, and at the maximum, 48.4% did. And so now we need to figure out how many people that is. So we need to find what 45.6% of 2,570 is. That's how many people responded to the survey. So to do that, the first thing you would do is change the percent into a decimal, and you do that by dividing by 100. And so that would give us 0.456. The other thing you can do is just move the decimal point 2 points backwards, and that gets you the same number. And then you want to multiply that times the population, so times the 2,570. And when we do that, we get 1,171.92. So that's the smallest number. And then we'll do the same thing with the percentage. So the 48.4, I divide that by 100. I get 0.484. I'm going to multiply that by the 2,570, just like before. And when I do that, I get 1,243.88. And so if you look at your answers, answer A says the number of people that supported the mayor was between 1,171 and 1,243. They rounded both those down. That's fine. If you look at the other answers, so B is totally different numbers. C says at most 1,207 people supported the mayor. And that's not true. At most, it was 1,243. And at least 1,207 supported the mayor. No, the least value would be 1,171. All right. So the question is mostly about how to handle margin of error. And basically, you just add and subtract that to your other percent. So keep working hard and you will master the math.